Here is another problem that I continue to see showing up over and over again, and that's people using some type of a concrete paver or small product they believe is strong enough to support the stair stringers. And I'm not about to suggest that you're ever going to have a problem doing this, but I would like to point out a couple of things for you to consider before doing it. And the first thing I want to point out is that it wouldn't be a bad idea to move these back to prevent a possible trip hazard. And next on the list will be to make sure that your riser heights are the same all the way through the stairway, that they are consistently the same measurement, or at the very least within 3/8 of an inch for the maximum variation between the minimum and maximum rise. The next problem I have found in a variety of different pictures and videos all over the internet is this problem here, where we have a high first step. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to try and line the edge of the pavers up with the edge of the stringers to prevent a trip hazard on this side if you're not going to be building a handrail. Sometimes if you attach a handrail to the side of the stairs, then that will force people to go a little further around the stairway before entering it. If not, you're going to have people from the side jumping up on the first step here and then working their way up. And make sure that the stringers are full bearing on your paver supports or whatever you're using. So this might require you to buy a couple of more pavers. And an example of an unsupported stair stringer at the bottom would look something like this. And the next thing I want to point out is it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a nosing on all of the stair steps. If you're not going to be installing a riser, you're going to be surprised at how many times someone's going to walk up a stairway like this and hit the edge of the stringer or the edge of the paver. So if you can, set them back a little bit. In our example here, I moved the pavers and the edge of the stringer back 1 inch. However, if I don't put a nosing on the rest of the steps, I could still end up with somebody, while they're walking up the stairs, ram the edge of their shoe up against the face of the stringer here. So if you can, put a nosing on it. If not, it's not going to be the end of the world, depending upon how often the stairs are going to be used, which will be another thing to consider when using pavers. Now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to connect the stringers to the pavers to prevent them from separating. However, it might not make any difference at all if you don't have the pavers securely fastened to the ground. And this is where using a concrete footing might be better than using pavers. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment area, and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out some of our other videos on YouTube. And if you can't find the videos on YouTube, make sure that you visit our website to find a complete organized list of all of the videos we've made so far.